Hold on. There we go. I think we're good now. This thing scares me. This thing scares me. I guess I don't really need my, I don't need my headphones on because, wait, am I live? I don't even, oh yeah, I am. I'm like, where's the chat? I don't think I need to put my headphones on because I don't, unless we need to hear something. Good morning, my darlingest friends. How are you? Let's move some stuff. Let's do some housekeeping. How are you? Oh my gosh, good morning. I feel like we went to a wedding and we partied all night. And yeah, good morning. Yes, get that. Do your thing. I'll be here waiting for a cat to come on the cat cam. Dance party. I know. I feel like I went to a wedding and I just was like, oh, I overdid it. But that's not possibly true. Because here I am. I'm just going to, this is going to be a very slow morning, just so everyone knows. Just so you know. There's going to be a lot of baking, a lot of coffee. I'll show you a little video later on that Bobo made. We'll check the headlines. I didn't brush my hair yet. Oops. I knew I forgot one thing. It took me so long to put on eyelashes. You've been having some long streams. Yeah, I know, which is great. I don't mind them, obviously. I love it. So I don't mind at all. And actually, I'm going to be honest with you, butterflies. Like the week of the RNC was much more exhausting to me. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the subject matter. But this one didn't feel quite as exhausting, even though the days were kind of long, but, you know, spread out. It was spread out. I can't complain at all. It was fine. I was sitting here on my ass. How hard can it be? How hard can it be to run a little stream? You actually, no, I don't brush them, but I usually at least arrange them. And I didn't. So I usually try to make sure there's not like major bedhead, but there is kind of major bedhead, so it's fine. That's whatever. This is what happens when I wash my hair and I just go to bed with a t-shirt wrapped around it, which is what I usually do. That's how I style my hair. The DNC was fun. I had a great time. It was so much good music and stuff like that. And so much high energy. I like energy. I think energy is good, especially for people that aren't as connected into politics as we are. You know, because we pay attention to a lot of stuff like over and over and over again. And so for people that don't pay attention to that, I mean, I listened, my siblings and I have a text chain. And the texts were flying last night with how happy my siblings were. And so this is creating enthusiasm in groups of people that we may or may not interact with on a regular basis, like normies, which I know a lot of you interact with a lot of normies. I probably interact with less. Hi, Neil. Good morning. So, yeah. So anyway, I think it was very important to have something so exciting happen, and such a very. I thought, here's one thing that I really noticed when I was watching it. When they repeated a number of things about Kamala Harris, you know, like her. I'm good, thank you. Good Friday morning. Oh my God, that's right. It is Friday. Oh my God, it's Friday. Good morning, my darling Lee. They reinforced a lot of concepts and things that people may not be as familiar with oops, about to pull off my lash, that she's done. Like, make sure that I'm like 100% pulled together here. Unlikely. They made sure that they kind of like reinforce certain things about her record, about what she did as attorney general, what she did as district attorney, what she fought for. Sure, you can have varying views about her time as district attorney, whatever. That's all fair game. But just the fact that they really focused on telling her story over and over again, really, through different people. That was so important because I think people don't know who she is. And I think that, as I've said before, having grown up in California in the Bay Area and being somewhat of a contemporary, at least age-wise, of Kamala, I've been able to see some of her career from a different perspective from being, living in San Francisco or whatever. So I think that I feel that she has always been very unfairly treated in terms of being a woman. And there was always a lot of talk about how did she get the job and what did she do and what about Willie Brown and what about this and what about that. And all this very untoward assumption about her getting what she received because she did sexual favors. And literally, oh, whoa. I don't know what that is. And literally people have memed and are so random that the account doesn't have to be watching at the time. I watched this channel account months ago yet. Gift members. Oh, well, cool. Yeah, that's true username. You don't have to be watching at the time. You don't have to be watching. You have to be open to getting gifts. So on your when you do a membership, when you hit the $ on your account on your screen, it'll show you if you're eligible to receive gift memberships by clicking a button. You have to click a button to receive them. So at one point you may have clicked that button, and then if you don't turn it off, then you could get random memberships to channels. That's probably true. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me, but I just think it's funny when people who hate me and who betrayed me and who totally tried to fuck my life over and continue to hold it over my head, those people, I think it's hilarious when they get a gifted membership. That's what it is. Central Park 5. Oh man, that was really easily. Good morning, easily. That was a very powerful moment. Yusuf Salam is such a powerful speaker. I'm so happy he's part of City Council in Manhattan, and that was great. I was really happy. Really happy. I'm really happy with the speaker selection actually over the week. I thought that they did a good job showing, people who had gone through things just as part of their normal lives, and then people who are kind of exceptional and done exceptional things or whatever. So I thought that was very good. I thought it was very good. It's very good I think it gives people who were leaning Democratic a real reason to vote for her. And that is important. And I think it was well done in that I don't think enough people know that she is extremely qualified to do a job that has this much responsibility, because she's, number one, been side by side with that job for the last 3.5 years. And prior to that, her entire life has been service. So, I mean, I think, and from a prosecutor standpoint, I can honestly say the one thing that I really appreciate about that is that maybe, just maybe, this, not that it alters the equation between the executive or between the White House and the DOJ, because I want that to be separate. But I also want a tenor of justice, right? And I think that having a president who is experienced in seeking justice, assuming that that's what her intents always are, which I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, that she will, there will be an air of that justice must be served. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And again, not that that changes or unduly influences the DOJ, because again, I don't want that at all. Nobody does. I do want a march towards justice that feels that 4 years have not gone by. And not one planner, not one planner has been held accountable. Not one. I just realized that. Not one planner has been held accountable for that. Not fucking one. I'm always open to gifts. So, Madam Prosecutor, Kamala Harris for the people, I think if you could please, if you could please. I remember when Harris was against Prop 19, but I guess she has evolved on cannabis. She also might have more law enforcement views, that we may not agree with. I doubt it. And I doubt that. I think that at this point she would more look at it in terms of, the laws of the land and you know how sometimes cops, if the law changes, they're like, well, the law changed and I'm okay with that. I would hope she would be like that if she still has somewhat of a problem with weed. I don't know. She was part of the administration that lowered the schedule on weed, right? Or something like that, or released people from weed-related sentences. Didn't Biden do something like that? Hi, Carla. Didn't Biden do something like that? I think. So, I mean, rarely are we fully the monsters that people say we are, especially when we're women who have done well in a typically male-dominated industry. As someone who did well in a male-dominated industry, I can tell you firsthand, I was pushed out of my company because I had a baby out of wedlock. I had a baby as a result of an affair, and I was pushed out of my job as head of a branch. So I know firsthand what it's like to be maligned and undermined as a woman. And so maybe that is why I have a particular fondness for Kamala Harris, because I've seen over the years so much sexualization and hate and disgusting assumptions about her that it hits a nerve. It hits a nerve. And so I will always stand up for women who have been subjected to that when they don't deserve it. And I don't think she deserves it. I think it's come from a different place. So that's my 2 cents about that. I think that we're in for a lot of misogyny the next 70 days. So get ready to rumble. But I couldn't be more delighted. I think that Tim Walz, I wasn't a fan of Tim. I didn't know Tim Walz actually before this. Terrible. I didn't really know that much about him. And I was kind of worried, like, oh, well, is he just like an old guy like Joe Biden? So we're literally going to have, like, we're swapping out one old guy for another old guy. That's literally what I thought. But now I realize he's really quite energetic. He's quite progressive. He's quite, many of the things that I would like. I'm kind of sad I didn't really know about him before. But yeah, I think it's really I think it's really incredible that he's a good match. And I'm terribly terribly excited that we get to have number one such a historic candidate, which is very important, and it feels like it's breaking the seal a little bit on how we approach, you know, how we approach policy. I hear you on that. Single and pregnant, my work treated me well, but my baby shower was the worst ever. Before going in, two sister-in-law confronted me saying no one wants to be here. Oh my God. Oh, easily. Wow. What the fuck? God, what do we do? Why are we so evil to people? That's crazy. Easily, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I just feel like I can't. I can't. Yeah, so I feel for her. I think that we're in for a real battle. And then the battle really begins, unfortunately, which is with SCOTUS and certification. And so there's a couple things I want to do between now and the election. One is a Meet the Maggots series, which really will take some of the not lesser known names, but take a name one at a time. It is crazy. And kind of do a little deepy dive on them, the Lolo level of deep dive, not crazy. Not, not frontline PBS deep dive. Yeah, did they ever apologize? That's a good question. That's a very good question. My lips are really dry. Yeah. So, and I think that I didn't hear that there were too many violent episodes outside of the DNC, which is great. I'm always happy to hear that when people don't get hurt. That makes me happy. And I understand the rest of the protesting was ridiculous, and we learned a lot about a few individuals. I hope we learned about who people are hanging out with. I really hope we did, because you know what, fame fuckers, they're really dangerous people, and they're real stupid. And they, I'm just gonna say it again. I'm right. I'm right. I'm always right. The Chief Justice usually swears in the president. Yes. So will he or won't he? No. I think that it's just that yeah, I know. He isn't really an old white guy. I mean, he's an old white guy because he's as old as I am, but he's very different, and I love him for it. I really do. I find that very attractive. He's funny. He's smart. He's kind. I bet you he's just a great dad. I get you, great husband, like. And I'm sure they have problems, and he's a pain in the ass, and he does something really stupid once in a while, but he seems like a good guy. Seems like a better guy than JD Vance, which the episode in the donut shop yesterday was absolutely fucking hilarious. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was absolutely the most awkward, terrible thing I've ever seen. Actually, I could probably find my earphones and play it. Oh, there they are. Maybe we'll play it. But wonder if Harris can pick another justice to swear her in. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, what can he do? What can be done? Like realistically, what can be done when you have the SCOTUS as we have it now and 5 months or whatever? Well, not really, but less than 5 months to actually fix or do something that mitigates the corruption of the yeah, I think it will be fire. I do. I think his session, his lame duck session or whatever you want to call it, will be fire. I don't know what he can do with the with the oh fuck. What he can do with the with the Congress the way it is. Jesus Christ. Why don't we slow down a little bit there? Sunshine. The what he can do with SCOTUS or what he can do to expand or what he can do, you know what I mean, with the Congress that we have right now, I just don't know what he can actually do, but I don't know, maybe he can do something. All right, I'm going to see if I can find some clippy clips. Oh, my nose is itching. I'm going to kiss a fool or have a fight. Wait, what is it when your nose itches? I think it is you're going to kiss a fool or you're going to have a fight. Right? That's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Do 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 bum bum. I find the chuds, so entertaining in terms of how stupid they are. I just can't. I still get some posts from people, even though I do not subscribe to these people because I've double checked. But I guess the algorithm just continues to throw some shit up on your screen once in a while, doesn't it? But I get posts from people like Vaughn and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, why are you so fucking angry? What are you so mad about? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Good morning, 13 viewers. I love you guys. Kim Wilde is back with new music. What? That's great. Did she do Eclipse of the Heart? Wait, what did Kim Wilde do? No, that was someone else. That was someone else. Well, there's really nothing. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Let's see. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's check the headlines. Kamala Harris faces the challenge of translating convention joy to fall momentum. Will she do it? The newly anointed Democratic presidential nominee received a demoralized party. We weren't demoralized. What? Fuck you, New York Times. Fuck all the journalists. Oh, you want to know who else I was watching last night? Let me tell you. I'm going to show you this one. Fuck, man. This made me so mad. Ugh. This made me so mad. Hold on. Where's my Twitter? Let me show you my Twitter. Oh, you know what? I didn't even do it. Okay, wait. Hold on. I don't really want to play it from these guys, but I'm going to have to because that's all I can find it on right now. Hold on. I got to clean up my little OBS here. Clean up your little OBS. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move the cat cam, which has no cat. Just saying. Not that I'm upset or anything with any cats for not being here, but I'm just saying it'd be really nice if maybe once in a while a cat would show up. I'm just saying. Okay. So this... sorry. Oh my God. All right. This is Dickie Jeff Zeleny. I want you to listen to this douchebag. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. No, I don't.
Was their guest. They did not want a celebrity at the end of this convention to essentially talk in anticipation here and elsewhere that there may be a special guest. I am told by Democrats that Kamala Harris was their guest. They did not want a celebrity at the end of this convention to essentially compete with her. One senior advisor telling me this is a deadly serious election. And if you looked at the end of this program, having Leon Panetta come on, the former defense secretary, really presenting Vice President Harris as a plausible commander-in-chief, that is one of the reasons I'm told that there was not a celebrity performance at the end. A fucking anticipation.
This is, okay, so my comment for both Jake Tapper and Bitch Kitten was CNN quit, closed down. You're focused on how they wanted Kamala to be the special guest out of concern for competition. You're fucking misogynistic fucks who don't deserve the airtime or the air. Fuck off, Jake Tapper. And you, little prick, Jeff Zeleny. My God, you suck balls. I am telling you, this, okay, misogyny gets under my skin. You know that, right? Like, it's not, like, you know that gets under my skin. So, I'm going to be a real pain in the ass this election season because they're going to go deep on all these tropes that somehow, you know, women are just so fucking shallow that they would think about competition or something, you know, like, fuck you. Fuck you. We had fun with it, by the way. We prophesied that Jesus would make the second coming at the event. So I guess, you know, what I'm trying to say is we got to have her back. And we need to be, we just have to have her back. Because otherwise it's going to get really ugly. All right, here we go. Jim says, did the baby bring the family together? It did in my family. Oh, I have two aunts that are nuns. My father was a fighter pilot who got stationed in Mississippi, fell in love with a Southern Baptist. 2/3 of Congress. Yeah, I know. But see, this is the problem. We don't have 2/3 of Congress. So we got to, do the Ken Starr treatments hold the two justices the way they held Lewinsky? What do you mean? What does that mean easily? Because that sounds interesting. Yeah. Oh, I haven't looked at her Twitter. She's just a real angry person. And her and I don't get along. We never have. But, yeah, I just saw a couple of her posts. And I'm like, God, you're so angry. Why are you so angry? Why are you still focused on old shit, too? Like, what the fuck? I'm focused on old shit sometimes, but not that much. Yeah, grandchildren can really bring families together, can't they? That is really. And Kamala is the rock star. It was amazing. I think the way her appearances, again, I mean, conventions aren't for everybody, and I understand it. If you think it's schmaltzy, if you think it's over the top, if you think it's this, if you think it's that, I totally understand. And sometimes they can be. this one I thought hit some good notes and is something that I think will appeal to people that aren't like us who focus on politics, right? Who really pay attention. So I really do think that it is worthwhile. So we need 60 in Senate and 3/4 House. Then we could change the policies, the bad policies. Yeah, I know, but we're not going to get that, right? I mean, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but we're not going to get that, right? There will be plenty of time for celebrities in pre-election. Yeah. Get rid of Citizens United. I mean, here's the thing, and I am confident that the kind of constitutional legal advice is coming fast and furious, and they're seeking it fast and furious. I have a feeling immediately after that Supreme Court ruling, the Biden administration went into high gear to figure out what is the... I know. Did Samwise come in this morning? I know. That was my favorite. I'm so happy that my daughter made that. She's like, you got to see this clip I made of Sam. Actually, let's play that. I think that's a great idea. What a great use of our morning. Can you? I can't. Now, I know there are people. I think I had an aunt like that once, actually, who was just perpetually angry at the world. I don't really understand it myself. I can't do it. But boy, these women can. I'll tell you. Oh, boy, I wouldn't want to cross her. But I did once. I called her a TERF. That's what ended the relationship. We never had a relationship, but Vaughn really hated me once I called her a TERF. Actually, I didn't even call her a TERF. I asked her if she knew what a TERF was, which I realized might have been calling her a TERF, but she is. Sorry. She's probably not a feminist, but I love these people who, and I'm sorry to pick on her, but she's not alone. I mean, there's a lot of people like her, but I love these people who are like, I love gay people. I just don't want to hear them. I just don't want them to come around my children. Really? Do you not have any of your gay relatives have brunch with your child? You're honestly telling me that you don't have gay people in your life that do you actually tell them you don't want them to come to like brunch with your child? Is that what it is? Because I'm confused. Is it only some gay people? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. Kiss my ass. Fucking hateful. I don't like hateful people, and she's full of hate. There's a few of them. That Daisy woman's full of hate. What the fuck? Oh my God. I've never heard so many N-words come out of a white person's mouth as I do on her stream. And I keep reporting it, and it never gets taken down. Never. Like, she is one of the most vile racists on the internet. And she never gets taken down. I'm sorry. And I don't take down a lot of people. That's not my thing. If I disagree with you, you have a perfect right to say everything you want. There's nothing I should do to take down what you're saying. But if you're being fucking hateful and racist and using the N-word over and over again because you think it's funny that you're a white person using that word, you're fucking sick. You're fucking sick in the head. And you're objectively a bad person. You're objectively a bad person. Period. If you are creating streams and then deleting them after because you've said the N-word so much, you shouldn't be streaming. Why do you delete what you create? Then you're not a creator. Then you're a 13-year-old. What the fuck? How unprofessional. Ugh. I don't like mean. Mean people suck. And if I'm anything, I'm not mean. That's what. I'm not mean. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Because I'm sick of like watching, like I catch these things sometimes. I don't know why Daisy shows up on my fucking algorithm, but she does. And it's kind of like watching a train wreck. And then I go, oh, this is making me angry. So then I report it and nothing happens. So I turn it off because I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, Pal's speaking about the.
With extraordinary force, especially in the United States.
Let's see what he's saying. Hold on. I'm coming.
At the Fed, we used our powers to an unprecedented extent to stabilize the financial system and help stave off an economic depression.
Oh my God. Yeah, she's a mean drunk. No, I'm talking about her. I am. I'm talking about her.
In mid-2020, the economy began to grow again.
She's like, she sits there and drinks like for hours, it seems.
And as the economy reopened,
and just fucking calls people the N-word and calls leftists horrible names. Like, she's a fucking cow. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how people like that. She has like over 1,000 subscribers too. How does that happen? How does so many? I mean, I understand how haters get views because, frankly, people like to watch Haiti people. Nobody wants to watch Jerome Powell. She's just an old chud from the convoy days, Carla. Nobody important. I think she is. Actually, I don't even think she is.
The pandemic also wreaked havoc on supply.
There's a tiny chance we could get 2/3 if we flip, but we won't. No, we won't because they won't take their seat until January.
4 million below its pre-pandemic level in early 2021.
Sorry, I'll turn him up.
The labor force would not return to its pre-pandemic trend until mid-2023. Supply chains were snarled by
that's true. Actually, you're right, Max. When they realize they get attention, not a Flynn op. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody's op.
Clearly,
nobody's op.
Nothing like the slow recovery after the global financial crisis.
Just a legitimately bad person. Just a legitimately racist
inflation spiked in March and April 2021.
Yeah. And I normally don't talk about. Oh, that's right. She was an Oreo. She was an Oreo watcher. That's right. She did say that.
Such as motor vehicles.
That's right.
My colleagues and I judged at the outset that
she followed a guy called Oreo Express.
Would not be persistent, and thus that the sudden rise in inflation was likely to pass through fairly quickly without the need for a monetary policy response.
Yeah.
In short, that the inflation would be transitory. Standard thinking has long been that as long as inflation.
No, I can't. Mean people live longer. Oh man, Jim, don't say that.
Central banks to look through a temporary rise in inflation.
Oh, Powell says the time has come to cut interest rates.
Was a crowded one. With most mainstream analysts and advanced economy central bankers on board, I think I see some former shipmates.
Oh God, you know what? I'm actually I can't watch this.
The common expectation was that.
Let me tell you why I can't watch this.
Reasonably quickly, that the rapid recovery in demand would run its course, and that demand would rotate back from good.
I can't. I will actually gouge my eyes out if we have to watch that, and I really apologize. I don't mind economic policy, but I can't. I can't do that right now. The U.S. Constitution mandates that Congress convene at noon on January 3rd in each odd-numbered year. Really? What is that for, Max? Wait. What was that for? Wait, what did Easily say? Hate can burn fast, but love and kindness last forever. I agree with that. I agree with that. Although we tend to remember the evil people, don't we? I still believe that being kind is, or just being open to everybody has a right to exist fully. Not just exist, but thrive. And you don't have the right to create such a hateful environment. So the new Congress will be in session before January 6th. That's true, but it's January 3rd. I mean, can they? I don't think that. I think that's too late, because I think what my concern is certification. There are states that will refuse to certify a Harris win. And that, I think, is what is so dangerous. That scares me. But yeah, I hear your point's well taken, Max. They do technically convene on January 3rd. Oreo with his white privilege sticker. Oh God. Oreo Express is also a horrible person. He is a right-wing streamer who gained his claim to fame initially was fighting this church in Fresno that it was a theater that was turned into a church for LGBTQ community in Fresno. And this guy, Oreo, and I can tell you why he called himself that, which is really bad. He protested the LGBTQ church outside this very violently, just like really, he verbally attacks people and things like that. So he's a dick. And a lot of the Haiti people here, the people we just mentioned, the two women we just talked about, they followed him and liked him. I don't know. One of them might not have really liked him, but I don't really care. But anyway, so they followed his fascist kind of filmmaking. And yeah, so it all tracks. I mean, you know, these are MAGA. This is Chud. And they exist. And they're not going to go away. But one can make it uncomfortable to be hateful. I think that's okay. It shouldn't be comfortable to be hateful, frankly. Oh, I wanted to show you the damn video. Hold on. What am I doing? I wanted to show you the kitty video if you missed it. Hold on. Do 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 do. Our alliances. Wait. Okay. Oops. Damn it. You can be kind, but no good deed goes unpunished. My buddy asked if I could help him move his girlfriend. Of course, I said yes. Then we pull into her house. Who's the guy with the gun? What? Jim, you're kidding. That's a joke. Come on. I never know if you're telling the truth or not. I choose to believe that probably you're not telling the truth. Did you hear? Yes, I did hear about that. It was two women who did it. I don't know. Do we know of anything? Will be interesting to see if anything happens here on October 7th. That is interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Lee. I forgot about that anniversary coming up. Oof, time really flies. Okay, I'm going to show you what Bobo created for me last night. When I got off stream, she said, "Hey, I got a clip for you." And I went, "You do?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah." So here we go. Here's what Bobo made for me last night. Our alliances and engaged with our brave troops overseas. As Commander-in-Chief, I will you could be the Canadian leg. America Look at this cat feet. Has the I'm strongest, dying. Most lethal fighting cat. Force in the world, and I will fulfill our sacred obligation to care for our troops. Huh? And their families, and I will always honor and never disparage their service and their sacrifice. I love my daughter so much. I love my daughter so much. You broadcast my bath to your dozens of viewers. Wait a minute. We'll be into the drunk slob had me blocked since 2022, but she's so easy to set off on alt account. It's almost boring. Wait, which drunk slob? Which drunk slob? You mean Daisy? She's the drunkest one. I don't think Vaughn drinks. I think if Vaughn drank, she might be actually a little more easygoing. I saw that device. Thank you, Lauren. My daughter was like, you got to see what I created for you. Thank you. I love my kid. Oh, my God. Oh, they have them on camera, police and FBI going after them. The restaurant suing them and whatever group they are in. My money, Trumpsters. I don't know. I think I would like to know what the description of the women is. Do we know what the description? He has a cat. Oh, does he have an orange cat? So relatable. So relatable. Oh, the fourth wall of day. I know. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. I love that fucking cat. I know. He sees the camera. I think it's funny because I don't know if the camera isn't that big. It's not really that completely real. Wait. What do you mean wait? All I heard was white woman. Wait, what? In fact, almost all of the MAGA streamers have a hair trigger. Oh, listen, Max, you and I were blocked probably on like March 3rd of 2022 by everyone in the convoy. And I don't think, well, you had alts. I didn't have as many alts. But you might have had, you probably had some more success infiltrating, but I was like black. Samuel was like, she's talking about the orange asshole. I know, they put maggots all over it. It was gross. Here's the thing. What you did, ladies, what you fucking did. Well, but then you became the master of the alts, Max. I am gonna hand it to you. You can pull an alt off better than anybody I know. Anybody. And yeah. So let me tell you, you are masterful at the actual socking, because you can act like a totally different person in an alt. And chef's kiss. It's really, really perfect. Yeah, so here's the thing. What? Goes ape shit. If someone mentions you, Lolo, I know, and I don't understand it, because I never really, I literally, all I ever did, right, guys? Come on now, you know this. All I ever did was go in and argue, like, political or whatever. And I never, literally, nothing I said was, like, really weird. They brought maggots in jars and took the lid off on the buffet table. They were all of this, so gross. Okay, so here's the thing. I know, I can imagine. I actually would love to have an alt that is completely off of my personality so that I could just be an asshole, but I can never seem to pull it off because I always get caught with my language. Like, people are like, you know. But here's the thing about the maggot trick and all that, that stunt. Those service workers have to fucking clean it up. Their triggers make it fun. Remember the Lonely Hearted Mod Squad? Oh my God. Do you remember Fry's Mods, Jim? I can't remember their names right now, but they were brutal. I remember having a fight. Remember Texas Girl? Do you remember Texas Girl? Yeah. They get mad when you bring in facts. Yes, exactly. And that's all I really ever tried to do. Obviously, I probably said something like judgy. Kimberly Sweet. Yes. Okay, is that what her name is? Was she really Texas Girl? Is that the same person? Because do you remember in the early days when she would get on with like Diego, that fucking idiot, that fucking guy? The most boring streams in the world was the panels that Diego did. Anyway, so Texas Girl used to complain or used to threaten people in Fry's, like us, that people that she was like going against, that she was a lawyer. Oh, they're different people. Okay. Do you remember she would say like, oh, I'm a lawyer and I'm going to do this, that, and the other thing. And I got on her for that. I'm like, dude, you can't fucking just pretend to be a lawyer in this country. That's a fucking officer of the court. That's impersonating an officer. So if you better fucking really have a law degree, bitch. And she backed down. But I'm telling you right now, those people were fucking, they were vile. Fry's mods? Those were vile people. Wizzy's mods? They were fucking Rooster and Kerfuffle? Oh my God, those bitches? They were cunts. They threatened to dox me. They were like, they were fucking cunts. Plus, they supported Wizzy, which was enough for me in the beginning. They didn't even have to be cunts, but they were. They were very evil. Never trusted them. And now look at them. Oh, wait. Kerfuffle's busy being an alt everywhere. Weirdo. And Rooster's disappeared. Oh, well, I guess it sucks to fucking suck. I don't know. I'm really done. I'm done with all the bitches, the people that treated people so terribly in that. The little small people. I just laugh at all of them now. There was a list of pre-blocked people. Exactly, Max. I don't know if I ever got... I don't know. I think I got on a list. It was a pencil-written list. I remember it was like pencil or something. I don't remember. It was dumb. Oh, my God. It was so dumb. Never watched them. Wizzy I saw on other streams. Yeah, this was early on. This was pretty early on. It was dumb. The whole thing was dumb. Oh, my God. But... it's over. Thank God. I learned my lesson. I think I learned my lesson. I don't think I would get involved in another group like I did watching the convoy. I would not do that. I wouldn't. I don't trust people as much as I did at all, actually. So I would never get involved with a group like that again. Yeah. Pre-blocked. Yeah. I know. Well, it's true. We were. That was early. That was a whole Fry mod thing, though. That was what that was their deal. They were all into, like, sharing the list of naughty people and shit like that. It was dumb. God, it was dumb. God, it was dumb. And now look at everybody. I don't know. They all got high on their own supply. Oh, well. Don't listen to Lolo. Well, yep. Womp womp. Don't listen to Lolo. Yeah, probably true. Probably a better idea. I wouldn't listen to me either. It's done nothing but gotten me in trouble too, frankly. I wish there was a cat in our cat cam. Would troll Santa and Trooper until Anarchy was there. That lasted a week of trolling, but I laughed hard that summer. Tree punching was hilarious. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it was fun to troll. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was fun to troll. The tricks were fun. That was fun. Yeah, it's just, I would never do that again, ever. I would never trust people the way I trusted some of those people. It's just disgusting. They're disgusting, actually. In fact, pretty much all the people except for the people who are here in my chat from those days, all the rest of them are pretty much pricks. Yeah, it was funny. Poop buckets unite. Yep. It was funny. It was funny. The sub sandwiches was funny. The land that they were going to be sold was funny. The band was funny. The tour bus that we were going to send to them was funny. All of that was funny. Flag waving. I know. The smallest guy. I know. It's funny. Trolled big time. Yeah, we really did, man. People were brutal. What was funny is that they didn't realize that they were an internet laughing stock. I know. They were so gullible. I was like, when the group decided after what was it? It was after the band didn't show up. I think. Remember Hayseeds? When the Hayseeds didn't show up to an event they were going to play. Then somebody called them from the band and said, "No, we can really help you this time." They got him again from the same, like they literally tricked him again. It was really amazing. Democrats need a counter troll farm that I'm not a part of. That was it. Yeah, the gullibility was just like, you could be the same character, fuck them over, and then be that character again, fuck them over again. Because they were so goddamn stupid and selfish. Unbelievable. What a weird couple of years. I'm so glad it's over. Oh my God. I feel like I did escape with some semblance of sanity and some dignity. Not a lot of dignity, but a fair amount. Fair amount of dignity. So I'm pretty okay with my outcome. Their children are children of the corn. Yes. They are children of the corn. Their own porta potty party. Give the biggest asshole we can find the loudest microphone. I know. I'm kind of sad. Chemical attack. No, your dog peed in the backseat. That's my dog. Actually, I think the dog's doing, I don't know. I saw a picture, I saw a little clip of Dusty or Rusty or whatever the fuck his name was. I can't remember what his name is now. But he's lost a lot of weight living with Patriot Q. Or I don't know if he still lives there, but remember how he went to the militia farm to help Patriot Q clear the land? No, that's not the flopper. That's his buddy. That's Josh. Josh was the flopper, right? Josh. Right? Yeah. Dusty or something. She's a witch. Yeah. I remember that night. God. Yeah, she is. Dustin. Right. Dusty. With my dog. It was hard not to confuse. It is hard. And it gets fuzzier as time goes on, thank God. Thank God it goes fuzzier. I don't know. What a weird. And then, and now, Bruja, now when you try and troll people, it's kind of like, or when you see other people who troll chuds out in the wild and they're trolling a chud and it's not the same context, it's almost like we feel like really mean trolls. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense to you? Yeah, really mean trolls. But we're not. Voodoo stuff. Yeah, that was funny too. The little witches. The little stick figures. That was funny. Yeah. All the fact that they didn't know who any of the Congress people were, that was funny. They're there to redress grievances and they spend very little time living in a parking lot with children. with no actual message and no activity, no nothing, no point. It's so weird. Give us back our liberty. I want freedom. Pocket constitutions. And the constitutional law classes that they got from Hillsdale that they tried to do, but they really lost interest pretty fast. Yeah, we're taking a constitution class. They all fell asleep. They just couldn't make it through the first module. It was too much. It was too much talking. It was too much. There wasn't enough freedom. It was just a lot of talking about stuff they didn't want to know. Oh my God, X-Ray and Paul Revere. I have the best clip of them. I have the clip of when he talked about the girl's ass when she was fixing his truck. I have that clip. It's amazing. I thought that was really funny. Oh my God. What did we do, you guys? Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of dumb, no free. Very little free. Super amount of dumb. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was just a weird ass couple years. I can't believe it. Wait, what else was happening? Let's see. It's hard because now things are starting to fade into memory, which is actually a good thing, but I think Simon was one of my thank you for the super chat, Darlene. It wasn't possible to engage because they think and speak in slogans and platitudes. Yeah, and they wouldn't talk to certainly you or I, Max. I mean, they didn't like us from the jump. So that's pretty much what it is. I never called him Taco Joe. I always called him Joe Felix. I just feel like that name was really racist, frankly. And I realize he gave himself that name or something, but it just felt so weird. You're leaving. Okay, bye, Neil. Love you. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow night. Are you coming to the lounge tomorrow night, Neil? Will you come? Will you come? Will you come to the party? Will you come? Will you come to the party? Will you come? I hope so. Screaming Steve. He's dead. Thank you. I appreciate it, Neil. That is all I can. Miles' websites have been seized. I want to see that. Let's find out. Let's find the Miles Guo. Enough chuds. Let's find the real impactful chuds. Miles Guo. Okay, here we go. Where is the me? But yeah, I'm really glad. And the thing about it is I do feel very vindicated just to close out the whole you have not like you have a social life. Hey, I would never know. Screaming Steve did. He did. I know. Jim, he did. Bye, Neil. See you later. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. But I hope I see you. Bonjour. Well, yeah. All those things. Let's see. 1 month ago. Where's my newer stuff? Google. Sort by date. 4 hours ago. Here we go. What's this? Ooh, what the fuck did I just open? Ooh, no, get away from me. Wow. This is a weird, what kind of website? I ended up on a really weird website. So, sorry about that. I can't find recent. Okay. Well, here we go. Self-exiled Chinese billionaire Guo Wenguai convicted, I don't know if I said that right, convicted of defrauding followers after fleeing to U.S. This is from this is from Canada. Guo Wenguai, a self-exiled Chinese business tycoon whose criticism of the Communist Party won him legions of online followers. This is from Yahoo News. And powerful friends in the American conservative movement, was convicted by a U.S. jury Tuesday of engaging in a massive multi-year fraud that ripped off some of his most devoted fans. Once believed to be among the richest people in China, Guo was arrested in New York of March of 2023 and accused of operating a racketeering enterprise that stretched from 2018 through 2023. I wonder if he'll flip on Steve Bannon for Steve Bannon's case that's coming up in September for the We Build the Wall scam that he perpetrated. I wonder if this is going to impact, if he's going to like flip on Steve or something. I don't know. Over a 7-week trial, he was accused of deceiving thousands of people who put money into bogus investments and using the money to preserve a luxurious lifestyle. He was convicted of 9 of 12 criminal counts, including racketeering conspiracy. Guo's lawyers said prosecutors hadn't proven he'd cheated anyone. After the verdict, one of his attorneys declined to comment. In a statement after the verdict, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said Guo's interrelated fraud schemes were, quote, all designed to fleece his loyal followers out of their hard-earned money so that Guo could spend his days in his 50,000 square foot mansion, driving his $1 million Lamborghini, or lounging on his $37 million yacht. How do you defraud so many people that you get shit like that? Like, you have to defraud a lot of people, I would think. He added thousands of Guo's online followers were victimized so that Guo could live a life of excess. Guo, who was also known by the name Miles Kwok, left China in 2014 during an anti-corruption crackdown that ensnared people close to him, including a top intelligence official. Chinese authorities accused him of rape, kidnapping, bribery, and other crimes, but Guo said those allegations were false and designed to punish him for publicly revealing corruption, as he criticized leading figures in the Communist Party. He applied for political asylum in the U.S., moved to a luxury apartment overlooking Central Park, and joined former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago Golf Club in Florida. While living in New York, Guo developed a close relationship with Trump's one-time political strategist, Steve Bannon. In 2020, the two announced a joint initiative to overthrow the Chinese government. Prosecutors say hundreds of thousands of people were convinced to invest more than $1 billion in entities Guo controlled. Among those businesses and organizations was Guo's media company, GTV Media Group, and his so-called Himalaya Farm Alliance and the Himalaya Exchange. In a closing argument at the trial, Assistant U.S. Attorney Ryan Finkel said Guo spouted devious lies to trick his followers into giving him money. He said Guo made hundreds of broadcasts and videos in which he promised followers that they would not lose money if they invested with him. I'm rich, I'll take care of you, the prosecutor said Guo told them. Then, he said, Guo spent millions from investors on a lavish lifestyle for himself and his family that included a $1.1 million tortoise-shell jewelry box and some candlesticks, a $1 million chandelier, $36,000 mattresses, a $40,000 coffee table, and a $250,000 antique rug. Items kept at a family home in Mahwah, New Jersey. Defense lawyer Siddhartha Kamaraju told the jury that the prosecutors had presented a case long on rhetoric but short on specifics, long on talk but short on evidence. Kamaraju said that Guo was the founder and face of a pro-Chinese democracy movement that attracted thousands of political dissidents. Kamaraju urged jurors to think about whether Guo would intentionally cheat his fellow movement members for money. He said prosecutors had failed to prove that Mr. Guo took a penny with the intent to undermine the political movement he invested so much in. The lawyer did not deny that his client lived lavishly with a luxury apartment that took up an entire floor in Manhattan, a home in Greenwich, Connecticut, a yacht, and a jet. But he said prosecutors wanted jurors to take leaps in logic to find Guo guilty. It's not a crime to be wealthy, Kamaraju said. It's not a crime to live in luxury or to spend money on nice things. It's not a crime to have a yacht or a jet or to wear nice suits. It may not be our lifestyle. It may be odd. It may even be off-putting to some, but it's not a crime. The prosecutor, Finkel, said everyone agreed that Guo was targeted by China's Communist Party, but that did not give Guo's license to rob from these people. Guo a license to rob. Finkel said that Guo also created a blacklist of his enemies and posted their personal information online. When the Securities and Exchange Commission investigated him, Guo organized protests against the agency and claimed that it had been infiltrated by China's Communist Party. And when a bankruptcy trustee was appointed by a judge to represent Guo's creditors, Finkel said Guo's followers protested outside the home of the trustee's children and outside of an elementary school where one of them taught. That was filed by Larry Neumeister of the Associated Press. So he was found guilty. Yeah. Oh, you're having a grandson? Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, it could be curtains for... I don't know about Getter. Well, I guess it is Getter. Yeah, I guess he is Getter. Yeah, he is Getter. It's true. That's so exciting, Easily. I'm so excited for you. Oh my goodness. Telescope going to Hagerstown. Telescope. Oh my God, the characters that came out of this drama. I want to do a Where Are They Now? Maybe I'll do that. Is that the guy who had self-destruct on something? Oh, I don't know. Jay Rants. Whoa, one of my favorite topics. You do know about him. The installed list of shitter investors was interesting. Oh, new fishing buddy. And Easily. That's so great. Unsealed. Wait, Max, you said something else. The installed list of is interesting. Oh, unsealed list of. Okay, hold on. I want to see what that is. Oh, shit. I apparently don't know my code. Okay, here we go. Where is the DM? Where is the DM? Oh, here we go. From Carla. SDNY and FBI have seized the websites of Miles Guo, Himalaya Exchange, G Fashion, G Club, ROL Foundation, and ROL Society. Could this be curtains for Getter? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Wow. Ooh, this is good. Oh, I actually had shared this from yesterday. I love Mrs. Panstrapon. I don't know how to say her name, but I love her. Congratulations on the baby. My grandson turns 1 tomorrow. I don't have any grandchildren. I don't have I don't have grandchildren close in my future. But sometime. My daughter has to be a mother. She's the most amazing person. There's no way she can't. I would love for her to create more of her because she's frankly amazing. I think the world could use a lot more of some of our kids, can't they? Yes. Cheers to your grandson. Yeah, no problem, Jay. We're just about ready to kind of scope down, though, actually, unfortunately. But yeah, what a Miles Guo is a very interesting topic, and we should, I have him on a list of people, Meet the Maggots, that I really want to do a little bit of a deep dive on. So Jay Rants, we should get together on that because maybe we could just do something together. That would be fun. I know you're busy right now with everything starting and back to school. I can't wait for fall. I love fall. Even though I don't have school-age children, I absolutely love fall. I think it's exciting to go back to school, and I don't know. I still can get that feeling. Can Jay Rants pull over? I have to pee. Jay Rants, Carla has to pee. All right. Well, I think I'm going to hit it for this morning. But I'm so grateful. I had a great week with you guys. Oh my God. I laughed so hard. I smiled so much. There was so much that I enjoyed about this week, and just the schedule of being with you guys. And I don't know, it was just really great. It was a really great fucking week. And you guys made it a really amazing. Thank you, darling. You guys did an amazing job of just being so funny and so engaged and so delightful to each other in the chat. It just it was a great week. And I could not think of a group of people I would rather spend it with than with you guys. It just was so much. I loved it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It was fun. All right. Let me check Discord. Mother Jones. MAGA aligned mogul had opportunity and motive to start apartment fire. That's right. Oh, shit. Apple butter. Ooh. Wedding tomorrow. All right. Well, you have a good time at that wedding. Yay. Thanks for being the location. No problem. I'm happy. Yeah, it was a good week. It was a good week. Yeah, have fun at the wedding. How exciting. Oh, an August wedding. That's pretty. Ooh, I want to we're going to do a show on Guo. Thank you for this, Oren. Thank you so much for sending that. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, no cat today. Damn fucking cats. Okay, but wait. But yeah, have a great day. Have a great weekend. I hope I see you guys tomorrow night. Please, please, please. And yeah, we got lots of stuff. Family secret tip. Add a plum to homemade applesauce for color and tang. Really? All right. I love plums. Are plums in season now? I hope so. I haven't been to a grocery store in a minute, so you're so welcome. Thank you for a great week. What a beautiful week we had. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, thank you, Max. Thank you for that. Thank you for that little tip. that little applesauce tip. Yeah, see? We got an applesauce tip here. All right, friends. Thank you again for spending a little tiny bit of your morning with me. I'm really appreciative. And have a great day. Be safe on the roads, J Rants, okay? Be careful out there. Anyone who's driving, be careful.